I keep wanting to ask you that one story about your audition for Cheers.
Oh.
What happened?
Well,
George gave us his version. You give us your version.
it was. I had just finished co-writing a sitcom for CBS, and this agent that I knew, he wasn't officially my agent, but he says, "Hey, you grew up in New England, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah." This is down at Paramount. They're casting a show that takes place at a bar in New England. Oh, good. So you want to go? I said, sure. I had never auditioned in my life. I didn't know what sides were. And so I get there, and they hand me the sides. And they may have sent it to me the day before. I forget. But I looked at it and go, oh, that's nice of them. I don't know what the hell this is for, but, I put it down. I said, okay. So I go in, and they're sitting in a semicircle, like a dozen people, writers and producers and whatnot. And I'm looking around like this. And Jimmy Burrows said, what are you looking for? I said, a chair. He says, you're not here to chat. He says, you're here to this audition. I felt like such a fool. And I think the blood just drained from my body. Like, John, you're being such an asshole. But I didn't know, living in England and not really being connected to Hollywood, I didn't know their reputation. I didn't know that these were the Magnificent Seven, the big guns. This is it. It doesn't get better than this. So I didn't have any consciousness of that. They're just some talented guys who were in a semicircle. So I started, the part was written for what became Norm. And so I staggered through it, just thinking, oh my God, I got to get out of here. And I said, thank you, John, thank you. And I don't know whether it was my imagination that created this and made it real for me, but I swear I saw my 8x10 wafting into the wastebasket. I'm just going, there you go. Okay, thanks for stopping by. And so going out the door, I had my hand on the knob. Opened it halfway, and it just dawned on me, the bar in New England, my place my father hung out. And I said, you have a bar know-it-all? And it was Glenn Charles who said, what are you talking about? That's all I needed. Oh, here's a... So I grabbed I think it was I don't say Glenn's desk but somebody's desk. Grabbed it was a ballpoint pen, a Bic, top comes out like a 19-cent pen. And I said, the big pen, it wasn't originally called the Bic, it was called the Bitch. And it's a true story, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Two French brothers, B-I-C-H. And somebody finally said to them, look, I think you better drop the H. It's called Bic. And they did. That's how Bic pens started. And but I did it as a horse's patootie, just the big because it was a cop from my hometown that always I just get a kick out of him, the attitude. Hey, it's that's the expert. They always have keys hanging from their belt, which signals I know a lot of stuff. Look at all the stuff I know. I'm responsible. And so that character, so anyway, I made them laugh enough that I could leave with a little dignity. And got the call 2 days later, but I said to them, well, whatever it is, it's got to be some guy who's got keys hanging from his belt. I don't care, he could be a security guy, whatever you want. But he's got to have keys. Because that's his authority. People don't understand that. Because when I was touring Europe, that's who you look for in the theater. I don't care who owns the theater. I don't care who the president of the Arts Council is. I want the guy who's got the keys. Because he knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
but they always come with an attitude. Yeah, well, that's the we did the I'm still well. You never. You, it just cracks me up. So that's how Cliff came to be.